White Bear's Secret is good. It's not as good as Brown Bear's Wedding, and it was a little slow to start, but once it got going, after maybe 5 to 8 minutes, I don't know, it started to get pretty good. This was released originally in 1992, and we have the original voice cast from the previous film with Helena Bonham Carter as White Bear, Joss Ackland as Brown Bear, and Hugh Laurie returning as the Owl. The Owl actually really annoyed me in this one. It didn't in the previous one, but now if I rewatch the previous one, I'm only going to think of this Owl. Brown Bear, having now married White Bear, of course, is not really sure that married life is what he expected. And for about 20 minutes, in my opinion, it's kind of unclear where this is going. But it's interesting to see Brown Bear reacting to things and not feeling the way he'd expect to feel. And I think it's an interesting look at what a person might feel like after marriage and what expectations might be and what one might actually try to expect. And I thought it was quite interesting. It was maybe a little heavier going than I was expecting, but it is quite sweet, and I won't see what happens at the end, but ultimately I really liked the direction it took. The voice cast is obviously brilliant. HBC has a lot more to say in this than she did in the previous one, which I thought was nice and something that I was hoping for. The Owl, as I said, kind of annoyed me, brilliantly voiced by Hugh Laurie, of course, but not my favourite character. And Joss Ackland as Brown Bear was, yeah, I liked Brown Bear's honesty and how he was very honest with himself at least about his feelings, and I think that that really helped to to believe in what was happening. And of course the animation quality is stunning. Visually this is just so beautiful to look at, and I really rather enjoyed it. I don't think there's a third one. I feel like there should have been, there definitely could have been, and I kind of want to see what would happen next with these characters. I really want to know what happens next in their story. But either way, White Bear's Secret is definitely worth watching. Do watch Brown Bear's Wedding first, though. For continuity reasons, it's important to watch them in order. Obviously, it's not the end of the world if you don't, but I feel like it's probably better to do it that way. I really enjoyed it. Not quite as much as the first one, but I still think White Bear's Secret was pretty sweet.